Shad Khan has a lot on his plate, from being the owner of both the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Fulham Football Club to being the CEO of Flex and Gate. Now he's investing in former Congressman J.C. Watts' media venture, Black News Channel. He spoke with Scarlet Fu to discuss why he decided to get involved.
I think there's an unmet need for African Americans to have a channel, and the founders of Black News Channel, J.C. Watts primarily and other people, have had this great vision, and it wasn't happening. So I got involved not only financially, but getting the fundamentals from the business side to be able to get it on the air and really deliver a great product, meet the needs of the African American community, and then get it to a point maybe in the future where it's sustainable.
All right, let's talk about one of your other businesses, which is the Jacksonville Jaguars, which you purchased in 2011. The NFL ownership structure as it currently stands makes it one of the most exclusive clubs. We know that franchise values are sky high, but it can be really hard to find qualified buyers. Do you think there should be changes made to the NFL ownership structure, the rules to that?
Well, I think, you know, the NFL clubs, as you know, the 32 clubs, they're all individually owned. And it's up to really the owners who own them to decide if they're going to sell, who to sell them to, or what price to sell them to. Now, the league has really made some significant changes over the last year or so. They include like eliminating cross-ownership requirements. Just recently, a couple of weeks ago, increased the debt that could be put on acquisition. It's up to about $1 billion now. And there are a number of other ways to make it possible to have a bigger pool of potential buyers if a club goes up for sale in the future.
Does more need to be done? Does the NFL need to consider what the NBA is currently thinking about, creating an investment vehicle that would allow smaller investors to buy minority stakes?
Well, you know, that's been discussed, but I think right now the sentiment is that some of the rules are really foundation of NFL, which is sacred to have at least 30% be owned by one individual and the rest owned by partners, LPs, let's say. But, you know, we're not to the point, I think, to say where, you know, the funds will be invested in them or, you know, something like that. We're not to that point.
Got it. Okay, let's talk about the NFL's other partners, which, of course, are its broadcast partners, because the broadcast deals will be expiring in 2021 to 2022. What's your view on the league's OTT and media distribution strategy right now, which is spread out between the 5 major networks? Is it your expectation that the Silicon Valley firms like Facebook, like Amazon, will get involved in the next contract? And if so, how?
Well, I think some of them are involved right now. I mean, you know, Twitter a couple of years ago had content. Amazon right now, you know, is online doing games. So, I mean, we have them engaged right now. This is a very evolving world, how content is delivered, and obviously NFL has been right there at the leading edge, whether it's phones, mobile devices, or different forms of media. So I think the basic tenet of delivering free TV in local markets still holds, but other than that, you know, it'll change as technology changes.
And of course, part of the reason why you want to make it so accessible is because of the global nature of your end market. What kind of appeal does professional American football have internationally? How important is, say, the China market?
Well, right now, NFL, when it comes to international, I mean, our primary focus obviously is London, Western Europe, Mexico, Canada. I mean, those are the primary markets right now we're focused on, I think, and then, you know, in the future, obviously, look at other opportunities.